What's good, YouTube? It's about to in the building back with another banger. Today we're going to be reacting to breaking. Clavicular finally arrested. Now, I'm not going to lie, buddy has been on a run. First, he ran somebody over with a car. Now, he's on this bullshit. I don't know what he did, but he's getting arrested. So, with that being said, let's get straight to the video. Let's do it.
Eventually, he's going to be soap-maxxing, and so whether he uses a soap to wash his body or to perhaps lubricate certain orifices,
Maxing is
Clavicular is going to have a good time, or, well, depending if he likes it or not, a very bad time. Coach Greg, and you know it's serious when I'm recording at the airport, and so I'm at the airport, guys saying, have you heard about Clavicular? And I'm like, what the heck is going on again? And they said, well, he's finally been arrested, and I'm thinking, well, I was waiting to see how long it would take. Remember, he drove over that man with the cyber truck, the whole thing, and people were wondering how many years he was going to go to jail. And so I'm looking, and it's actually for something else. And so Clavicular, he can't seem to stay out of trouble. He's always doing something wrong. And at this point, I actually think he's doing it on purpose. I don't know if he wants to go to jail, if it makes him more viral, if he wants to be famous for doing something wrong. Essentially,
what if he's trying to build some aura? He's trying to get some aura from going to jail. I know that's not aura, but like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like how much time you do in jail and shit like that, it makes you look cool to some people and shit like that, but not really. But since he already got the looks, the physique, what else does he need? You feel me? He got money. Now he wants to get the attributes of being tough. I've been in jail for 2 years. Get up out of here, nigga. You're not one of those. You're not.
So whatever he's doing, it's working. And so, why was he arrested?
Bro, I don't have, like, maybe in Florida, but bro, I don't have the power to just free collab like that. I don't know what he did. I didn't watch the clip, but like.
Well, everyone knows Clavicular. He's underage. In the United States, for some stupid reason, you have to be 21 years of age to drink alcohol. In Canada, it ranges from 18 to 19. And so only in the United States can you be an adult, can you go to war, can you vote, but you can't even take a drink. And so he goes to the bar. He asks to get in, and the bouncers basically says, have you been drinking tonight? And I'm thinking, why would he ask if he's been drinking tonight? I mean, isn't that kind of the point? You're going to a bar, what, you have to be sober when you get there to make sure that they get drunk while in there? And he says, no, I haven't been drinking anything. And so they let him in through the back door. Upon entering the bar, he's drinking Red Bulls. He's not even drinking alcohol. And so you got to think, what are people doing when they go to the bar and they're not drinking? Do y'all think that they're just sitting there sober? Do you think people just go to the bar, sober as could be, 20 years old, trying to get girls?
That nigga was sniffing some white powder, you know what I'm saying? He was probably sniffing up some white powder. He's probably doing some other shit. That's probably what he's doing. Or he was either, you know, smoking some ganja. Either or. I know he wasn't sober in that bit.
They're using recreational substances. That is what's going on. And so this guy, perhaps he doesn't like Clavicular, perhaps he's watched Coach Greg videos, he understands he's the worst social media fitness influencer in the world. He beat out Togi. And so he calls the police on him. Says, hey, we got a guy in here who's underage. Now, generally speaking, I wouldn't blame the kid. He's 20 years old. He's trying to sneak into the bar. They let him in. Hey, to me, that's on the bar. But upon searching him, they discover he has a fake ID, and that is, in fact, illegal.
A lot of people are confused why Clav got arrested for using a fake ID. This is pretty common in people under 21. And usually when this happens and you're underage and you use a fake ID at a bar, they just tell you to go home. And if they call the cops usually don't really do anything about it. But it turns out he was in the worst state possible for this. He was in Arizona, and using a fake ID in Arizona is a felony. That means he can go up to jail for 3.5 years just for using a fake ID.
And not only that, does anyone think that Clavicular is...
Whoa, a felony for that? What? 7 years? They said he might have to do 7 years. I don't know if that's just the caption for the video, but hey, 7 years? Bro, what? You would have thought he was going to get a slap on the wrist for this. But hey, I'm not going to lie, that fake ID shit need to be cracked down on. I'm not going to cap. All that bullshit, fake ID uses to get in, and nah, especially bro, girls be doing that shit a lot. When I was younger, bro, I would hear about this shit. That's why you gotta ask for their IDs too, and then you gotta ask for their IDs, and then even then, when you ask for their IDs, you can't even believe that shit. Boy. Man, yeah, they need to crack down. This need to be something in the U.S., like the whole United States, man. Crack down on that fake ID shit, man. A lot of these folks be playing.
Walking around with no bag.
And then while he was being arrested for that, they also found illegal substances on him, which is also a felony, which is another 3.5 years. That means he could spend up to 7 years in jail.
And so, of course, he's got a bag. In that, allegedly, he's got some creatine in there. And I'm not talking about the creatine that you go to the gym. And so, last I checked, even though some people say you're not from the United States, you don't know the laws, it's not legal to have creatine on you when you're going to the bar, at your house, anywhere. And so if you have illegal substances on you combined with having a fake ID, add to that, you're in the bar and everyone knows you and you've been kicked out of bars before, not let in, you've done all these crazy things.
You're cooked.
Eventually, somebody's going to be onto you and they're going to report you. And so he actually got arrested. Now, I'm watching the videos and I'm thinking, is this actually staged? But actually, from what I'm seeing, it looks to all be true. Now, what is this going to do? Well, I believe it's going to make him even more popular. Because if you actually like Clavicular, which means there's something wrong with you, then you're going to like the more bad things he does, the better. And you're going to be rooting for him. Yes, go Clavicular, go. And even if you don't like him, you're going to be rooting for him to fail. And so Clavicular, whether you like him or not, you're rooting for him, either in a positive way or a negative. And so he's currently jailmaxxing, and I do believe someone in a prison to be there for an extended period of time, they're going to like this. Because, I mean, after all, when you're a Looksmaxxer, when you're trying to make yourself look as pretty as possible, when you're...
Yeah, oh, man, now that he's explaining it, it's bad. It's bad. Yo, he already did the Looksmaxxing thing, right? He's gonna go in jail, and there's gonna be some folks that really like that shit, bro. You feel me? A well-groomed, shaped jawline male going to jail where, you feel me, some of those dudes don't even see men like that, let alone the woman in there, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't even see women. And they see something that's like a pretty boy type of shit in jail. Oh my God. Yeah, he's cooked. He better not drop no soap, no nothing. He better move along, learn how to fight. Man, while he was out there, he should have learned hand-to-hand combat. You know what I'm saying? How to protect himself. If he didn't do that while he was free, yeah, you're cooked.
Famous for that. Eventually, he's going to be soap maxing. And so, whether he uses the soap to wash his body or to perhaps lubricate certain orifices, Clavicular is going to have a good time, or, well, depending if he likes it, a very bad time. Does anyone remember when Clavicular said he was getting that facial surgery, the double jaw massacre, navel folds? What the hell is he getting? He's getting like bone max. He's gonna get his cheekbones bigger, his folds here extended, his jaw pushed out. I don't know what he wants to look like. He wants to look like he's on some M the whole time, your jaw coming up. What exactly is he doing? He's trying to Looksmaxx. He's trying to ascend. Ascend into what? Also, he added into this, he wanted to get his legs smashed and become taller. Now, how many months has it been since he said he was getting that facial jaw surgery, that he was going to spend like $35,000 or $50,000 so that he could go from being a Chad to a what's the next word after Chad? A Giga Chad.
Giga Chad, Brad, whatever.
Why hasn't this happened? And so you notice he talks a lot of talk, but when push comes to shove, he doesn't actually do anything. And so this is my personal opinion. He sends a bunch of lies. He makes a bunch of shit up. He tries to go viral by just saying things that he knows is going to get a lot of views. For example.
So since I don't really watch him, does he actually do the things that he says he's going to do? Besides the bone smashing shit that I've seen him do at some point where he's just doing that shit to his face. Does he actually do the shit that he says he's going to do? Because if not, he really set the younger generation, the younger kids up for failure if he's not doing the same shit that he's putting in his videos. He really just promoted all this shit. And he's like, bro, I'm not going to fuck myself up. Yeah, I could do that shit, but I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, did he actually do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he do it? Besides, I mean, I know he did the testosterone shit and the, what else? That's pretty much all I know. And the bone smashing. That's it.
Did he actually do math? I'm not talking about school here, guys. Did he actually do the math? Was it Adin Ross that was saying that he had seen him do this? He was saying he was doing math to be thin so that he could be thinner to lose weight. He's also claimed to have done 15 grams of Reta-2 And I know he spoke with Alex Eubank.
Shit don't even
guys,
sound
I
like
watch a lot of videos. Trust me, I have to watch a lot to be able to do these videos. He said he was at one point doing 20 milligrams of Reta. 2 milligrams is a lot. 15 is ridiculous, and 20 makes no sense. And so, how many of you actually believe this? Like, if you just believe anything that comes out of Clav's mouth, then my opinion is you're an idiot. Or, well, you don't have to be an idiot. You just have an IQ of 79.
I am not that stupid. I'm too hungover.
Most people in this world are average intelligence. And average is not saying much. Just like most people in this world, well, if you look at them, there's a lot of people nearby. I don't want to say too much. How does my arm look? I don't know. And so there's too many people nearby.
Bro, this guy,
but the average person.
How does my arm look?
I'm not kidding. They really do look very, very bad. Average person is like, I think men was 29% body fat, women was like 39. And so average sucks. And so if you're average intelligence, you're actually an idiot. I'm sorry. That's just the truth. And so you're believing Clavicular in whatever he says, which makes you an idiot. And so when he says, yeah, I'm going to get a facial surgery and I'm doing math and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, y'all believe it? He also said he had sexy time with over 100 girls. Do you believe he had more than 100? Triple digits? There's no way. Maybe 10. You really think there's 100?
Like, nah. The only people I believe that sleep around with women that much are porn stars. Other than that, bro, I don't think there's that much there's a regular human on Earth. I don't know. I could be wrong, but there's a regular human on Earth that sleeps with over 100 women. That right there, I don't know. Your ass need to be. At that point, bro, lock them up. Lock them up. You need time away from whatever you're doing, because you can't over 100 women. Your shit probably falling off, bro.
Girls out there that are that stupid, well, I mean, maybe, but I mean, not unless he's paying them a lot of money, of which I believe that he has a lot of money. And so, if the point is Clavicular actually arrested, or did he pay somebody to arrest him? Is he actually going to go to jail for this? And like, I mean, honestly, he should be in jail for driving over somebody with a Cybertruck. Doesn't that make more sense? I think driving over someone with a Cybertruck and having no remorse, if it wasn't staged, of which perhaps it is, because that would make sense. Why is he in jail? Why haven't they arrested him? How is this just something you do and you just get on with your life? That is way worse than going into a bar at 20 when the drinking age is 21, of which it should be younger than 20. It's ridiculous. If you can vote for the president of the United States, you should be allowed to drink. Now, granted, it's a class 1 carcinogen. It's poison, and no one should be drinking it. Only idiots drink alcohol, which is, of course, 50% of the population. But at least if you can make a stupid decision, you should be able to make another stupid decision. And so going to the bar, although it's a stupid decision, I think you should be allowed to do that at 18 or 19 years of age. Hey, it's just a thing. Either that or raise the voting age to something that makes more sense.
Yep. If he leaves the state of Arizona, he is going to catch more charges, and he is going to be revoked on release, okay?
One more thing that proves just how stupid Clavicular really is bro isn't on Turk Builder Max. He's not using HDLT supplements, and everyone knows that if you're using
I know Buddy ain't say bro. I'm not gonna cap. Stop.
Builder Max, you can't be arrested.
Stop.
It's kind of like an invisibility cloak. Like when I was sneaking Turk across the border into Uzbekistan, various countries, you saw me hiding out in Mexico. The authorities couldn't catch me. And remember, I'm in. Where am I right now? I'm in Miami, guys. Remember, I'm in Miami, bitch. I wasn't even allowed in the States for 11 years, and yet they let me across. Why do you think that is? It's the Turk Builder Max. You can pay off everyone with it. It actually builds muscle. It's better than creatine. It's the best natural supplement in the world. And don't forget, you can get this by entering code Greg, and you will get 15% off.
That's a promotion?
So that proves how stupid he is. The next thing that proves how stupid he is, he's on testosterone. He's been abusing it since he was 14, and he's not getting it from Algorex. How many think he has a doctor that's prescribing him this stuff, that's telling him exactly how much to take and or not take, or whether he should perhaps, instead of using testosterone, he should be on enclomiphene? And whether he's using Retta of the three, that's not even a legal peptide. And so if you go to Algorex, they don't have Retta, but they do have GLPs,
what does this say?
enclomiphene, testosterone. And if you compare why would you want to waste much money? You just want a millionaire. That is what the price, how significantly lower the prices are. And to me, that is.
I'm not gonna lie. He implemented this this ad so perfectly. This promotion so perfectly. Because he's still giving information that we need to hear, kind of. But then he implemented that shit with the. I'm not gonna cap. Greg, you smart as fuck.
What you want. Unless you're a multi-millionaire, you got so much money, you just want to throw it away. Why would you want to waste money on peptides? And so the moral of the story is use Turk Builder Max if you want to put on more muscle than last time, greater recovery, and if you don't want to get arrested. That's the whole point of the video. And so let me know in the comments section, do you think that Clav is actually going to be in jail for a long time? Are they going to actually arrest this guy for anything legit? Is it all staged? Is it fake? What is going on with this world? Why is he even bothering to go in the bar? Why are bars letting him in if they know that he's underage in the first place? I mean, why? What is?
Because, I mean, he has the clout. More clout, the more clout you have, the more people that's gonna follow. You feel me? As soon as they hear, oh, Clavicular is in the club, oh yeah, his followers are gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. But that's the end of the video. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button if y'all want to stay updated on the next video. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.